Hi, friends. I thought that maybe some of you also would like to make some shows and make a tiny movie with puppets. So I thought that maybe we could talk together about how you decide which book you're going to read. So what you need to do is find like a good book that you really like, because first of all, that's what matter. So I really like stories with animals, but you also need to find something short, because if it's a very long story, like let's say this book, I really like it because it talks about nature and it has those beautiful drawings in it, and it teaches children how things grow. But see, if I would like to make a show out of it, I would need a lot of people and a lot of stuff to do. See, and then it goes underground, it goes above the ground. That would be way too difficult to make a show with a book like this. So I also really like these kind of book. I think I already read some of them at school. They're a story of a wolf. They're very famous in France, and I really like them. But they also have a lot of things happening. So sometimes you can kind of find a way to do it, but see, there are just a lot of things. They're doing yoga. They go outside, so you need a lot of materials, and I don't have all of this material. It would probably take me a while. So I kind of selected two books that are quite easy, and this one I really like it. It's also a French book, and it might look like it's for young children because it's a thick book, but actually it's really fun. It's because on the inside you can take the things and make your own story. So you're telling the story. It's about all of these animals. They're climbing on a tree to grab some berries, and of course what happened at the end. Maybe I'll read you the story another time. So I thought this one was fun because it's like a story that add things that you can easily tell. And I have a lot of animals and they're just climbing on the tree. So the tree is the only thing you need. But then one other thing that I really love is anything related to the stars and to the moon. So I really like this book that you probably know, Papa, Please Get the Moon for Me. So I think I'm going to try to work on making a show and tell you the story of this book. So is it a simple story? Yeah, it's quite easy. It's just the story of this little girl who wants to try to get the moon. And I looked inside and there's only two people, the little girl and her dad. So look at that. I have a little girl and I have a daddy. And then look at what I also have. It's a big moon and it even lights up. So I thought it kind of inspired me, and I thought I could make some other things. So I went through the book and I saw there is one other thing that I need is a ladder. I do not have a ladder, but I thought that maybe it's something I can make. And then there is also like different kind of like phase of the moon, and I only have these big moons, so I may have to make some things like this. So I think I could work on it, and I was wondering if maybe you could also help me and find a way to make moons and build a big ladder.